Aloha, this is Robert Stehlik with Blue Planet Surf in Honolulu. Today we're going to review the Lift eFoil board, electronic foil board with a handheld remote. It's an amazing piece of technology. The distributor Nick from Maui came over and offered to let me demo it. So this was my first time on the Lift eFoil board. Nick's been doing it for a while, and you can see he's pretty good at it. For me, getting started was a little bit more difficult, but once I was up flying, it was an amazing experience just being able to fly over the surface of the water, do carving turns and so on. So the board and the foil is just an amazing product. So let's go over some of the details. It's basically a little electronic motor attached to the foil, and then a lithium battery in the board. You can get about 45 minutes to an hour of ride time depending on how hard you're riding it. Once you're up on the foil, you really don't need to use it full throttle because it's so efficient. It just flies very smoothly, and you don't even realize how fast you're going, really. One thing that's a little bit challenging at first is just getting started, because the wireless transmission goes through the deck of the board to the handheld remote. If the nose of the board goes underwater just a little bit, it will lose the connection. And you really have to lean forward because the torque of the motor and the way it has the leverage on the board, it wants to just wheelie up the nose. And so you really have to keep your weight forward. But if you lean forward too much and get the nose underwater, it loses the connection. And in this case, the board went underwater, and my finger was still on the trigger, and it just shot up as soon as the nose came out of the water. So it's a little bit of a learning curve. I'm not sure if it's easier to learn than towing behind a boat. I think for new foilers, it's still the easiest way to learn is behind a boat with a tow rope or behind a jet ski. But it's definitely doable. It takes a little bit of practice getting up on it. After a few times, I got it, and then it's a very cool feeling. Of course, you can still breach like on a regular foil. It does give you a little bit of warning, like when the motor comes out of the water. The motor is just above the foil, so if you hear the motor getting close to the surface, you know you're close to breaching. So in that way, it's pretty amazing. And what's really cool about the eFoil board is that you don't need waves, you don't really need any kind of conditions. You can just get on it and ride, and the speed you get is amazing. And just flying over the surface of the water, it's just hard to explain that feeling. I did try to catch some waves as well, and getting a little bit of push from the wave was a cool feeling. You can kind of throttle back on the motor, but you can't just let go completely because then the motor has a lot of drag. So you can kind of throttle it back. I guess they're working on a collapsible propeller that might in the future allow you to kind of catch the wave with the propeller and then kind of let go of the throttle and just ride it, which would be amazing. Thank you, Nick, for letting me try this awesome machine. We do have it available now. We have a demo at our shop. You can check it out at Blue Planet Surf on Ward Avenue. And if you wanted to demo it, there is a program that allows you to demo it with a deposit. And then if you're ready to buy one, get it at Blue Planet. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Aloha.